Hello, in this video I am going to cover external variables, aka external variables in C. So an external variable is something that allows you to use a variable in multiple files, and you'll have the same sort of value across all files. So if you modify in one file and then use it in another, you'll have whatever the modified value is. Let me just show you what I mean. So if I was to create what is called a global variable, I'm going to have a separate video covering more about local and global variables, but I have a variable here and I'll call it int var equal to 5. And in here, if I was to say print f, and I'll put %i\n var, if I run it, we'll get 5 printed out. Pretty simple stuff. I can get rid of that a.exe for now. Okay, so that's all pretty good. Let's create a new file. So depending on what your did I set a breakpoint accidentally? No, don't know why I was there. Depending on what IDE you're using, I'm using Visual Studio Code for the purpose of these videos. The process will be slightly different, but create a new file, and you can usually create, go to file, new file. That'll probably work. I'll just click that, and I'm going to call it epic.c. And in here, what we are going to do is put a hash include stdio.h, because we're going to do some printing. And I'm going to create a method called void print. And what we are going to do is I want to reference var in here. So first of all, we're going to declare the function. So void print open close parenthesis and just put a semicolon. So main has a context that there's something called print, and it is defined in here. As long as we compile both files, everything will be a-okay. So we want to print, so let's just copy this line. Let's copy this into here. Let's go over here and call the method print. To compile both files, we'll have to do this manually. In Visual Studio Code, it's a bit different. If you're using something like Visual Studio, just click run, you'll compile everything. With this, it's slightly different. So what you want to do is type in here into your terminal gcc, the name of all the files you want to compile. You can technically set up Visual Studio using some sort of JSON file to set up how it runs. I'm not going to do that specifically because that's more Visual Studio Code specific, and depending on what IDE you're using, you'll either just get to click it or you could just do this method. So if I do main.c space epic.c space, and I could put -o and then some output file name, otherwise it will name me as a.exe. If I run that, we get an error, so I'll get rid of this main.exe as well. And it says error var undeclared, so it's been undeclared. So to actually access it, what we have to do is in here we need to create the variable again, so int var, but what we want to do is put the keyword extern. So what this means is this variable has an external link to another file, and in this case it is this. So you want one of them to not have the extern keyword, that will be the original one. And now, because this is all saved, if I was to compile, it compiles successfully. We've got a file called a.exe. You can either drag this on here, then click enter, or type /a.exe. // is the run command in terminal. There we go. So we get 5 and 5. Before we wrap up, let me show you what happens if I was to, let's say, do another printf here. And on top of that, in the epic.c, I'm going to say var equals 10. So if I was to recompile that and rerun the file, we get 5, 5, 10. So it's printed at 5. Then it calls the method print, which prints at 5. Var gets assigned the value 10, and then when in here it prints out var within the file that var was actually originally declared, it gets 10 because it was modified in this file, and because we use the extern keyword, there was an external link from this variable or var to this int variable var. So that's really it for the extern keyword. It allows you to create external linkages from one file to another for variables. And if you have any questions, feel free to join the Discord group. There's a link in the description. There's a bunch of programming channels. We've got over 4,300 members. And as usual, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.